Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you as always for your tweets. Craig with us, Stevie as well, Frank Leboeuf as well. How are you, Frank?
I'm good, thank you very much. What about you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. Stevie, if you could incorporate one player from Arsenal, one player from City into your dishevelled Liverpool team, who would they be? Oh, great question.
Partey and De Bruyne.
Oh, yeah?
Aye.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Oh, not Haaland?
Not Haaland?
Well, you got to get the ball up front, haven't you? Liverpool can't get the ball up to the front players.
Right.
So you could have Pele.
Okay.
And it wouldn't make any difference.
Right.
So I'll start with Partey and I'll go with Mr. De Bruyne.
I think what happened there, he forgot about Haaland. And then
No, not at all.
He dug in again.
No, not at all.
He's done. He's here for
Not
digging
at all.
in.
You did answer very
There's no point in having Haaland if you can't get him the ball.
Stop digging. Why are you digging?
Well, you keep going then.
Because you...
He said before the
Yeah,
Man
but
City.
Stevie-
Hold on. What did he say before the Man City?
Hold on,
De Bruyne
you've
needs
forgotten.
De Bruyne needs to step up. He's not
There
been
you go.
playing
Yeah,
well.
there you go.
There you go.
Now he's having him for Liverpool.
Oh, sorry, is he picking the best players today? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Go on,
Stevie,
Frank.
if you take De
Trossard
Bruyne,
then.
but you have
I'll take
nobody to score
Trossard.
goals. If you take De Bruyne, but you have nobody to score goals, what's
Yeah.
the point?
Well, De Bruyne will score goals as well.
He's doing everything now.
He's doing it all.
He's just everywhere.
He's doing it all.
Been benched by Man City. He's coming back as Superman.
Yeah, and Partey's been scoring goals
What
as
about
well.
Haaland, Stevie?
So there you go.
What about Haaland?
We don't
What
need a
about
centre
Haaland?
forward. We've got two midfielders that have been scoring goals. There you go.
What about
What does that
Haaland?
mean?
When's Partey scored?
Oh, you
He
I
has.
don't remember the one a couple of weeks ago when he's...
So how many has he scored this
Well,
season?
that was actually
Oh,
before
sorry.
the World
So it
Cup.
doesn't count now.
Don't look at me.
so I started with, oh, he scored. And now it's how many?
Suggested Partey's going to get all the
but
goals
so
now.
basically what's happening is, it doesn't matter what I say, you'll come up with one of your usual smarty pants questions.
Don't go on the offensive. Because
I've just told you two players.
Partey's got two goals. Partey's-
Two fantastic choices, by the way.
Okay, which you don't regret.
Not at all.
No.
No. I wouldn't change it even if you let me.
Wow.
Well, we are.
No, I
There you are.
wouldn't change it. No.
There you are. Partey's got 4 goals in 3 seasons.
Yeah, but it's...
Yeah, 4 of them in the last 4 weeks.
Right, for the boys, what does the City against Arsenal FA Cup game tell us, if anything, about what we should expect when they meet at the Emirates for the first Premier League matchup? That is February the 16th. 0, says Stephen. Craig?
Well, I think it tells us that City are still a little bit disjointed, not playing the type of football we've become accustomed to. And so I think, not if I say everybody, that's wrong. I think there is a consensus that City are going to blow Arsenal away over the 2 games and that's it. Then they're going to go on a charge, even though Arsenal have got a game in hand, and that'll be the end of it. I think even with the changes tonight that Arsenal made, I think they've shown that it actually could go anyway.
Frank?
Yeah, 3 months ago I would have said that the 2 games City will smash Arsenal and they will come back to the just behind them and maybe overtake them, just before the end of the Premier League. But today again, and with all the games that they played previously, the Gunners, they showed that they can compete and win the Premier League. So today showed again that it's not randomly that the Gunners are first in the league.
Stevie, peak City versus Liverpool makes for a better watch than City versus Arsenal. Same style is boring to watch. Different styles is far more entertaining. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I think both. No, I don't agree. No, I've got to say I was surprised at how uninteresting today's game was, because the way both of these sides play at their best, we saw absolutely none of that today. So I don't think you can. As far as the 2 games coming up, I think it's very difficult to figure out what we're going to get. But as far as the question, no. The way these 2 teams normally play should be a great match-up. You've got 2 teams who generally try and dominate the opposition.
Yeah.
That should make for back and forward. You look at the amount of players on the field, with the talent that both sides have got. I mean, it smacks of it should be great to watch. Somehow, this game
And
today...
they don't have the same style.
Go on, Frank.
I think they don't have the same style. Sorry, Craig. I really think that they're different style. I think Arsenal games is more vertical. It's played with more pace than the Citizens. So saying that they play the same kind of football, it's untrue. But I go with Stevie. If you're not in a good day, it's not because you're City or Arsenal that it's going to be entertaining, and that's what we had today.
I understand the question, and I think it's born out of the fact that Arteta is seen as a sort of disciple of Guardiola. But actually, Arsenal are not. They're more like Liverpool than people would imagine.
Right.
Obviously, there's differences.
Yeah.
But the Arsenal's normal game is high intensity. Getting it forward quickly, getting it wide quickly, and getting your wingers running at people, that front three. We just didn't... We saw it a bit from Trossard tonight, but Arsenal normally play a lot more front foot. City are more, obviously, possession side. Arsenal do keep possession pretty well. But, yeah, there is a contrasting style because we normally see Arsenal bombing forward, particularly at home.
Yeah.
Just didn't see that tonight, but I think we will in the league game when I would say there's more at stake.
Craig, it was recently Australia Day.
It was Burns night the other night, and I didn't even know. Did you know it was Burns
No,
night?
I didn't.
either.
Do you know, I was going to ask you that question.
What is
earlier on
Burns
today.
night for those?
It's for Robbie Burns, who was the famous poet, and I don't know much more than that. Stevie, help me out.
Okay, Stevie?
He's from Ayr.
He comes from
Is he?
Ayrshire,
From
where
your-
we're from.
Right.
Yes.
You never heard of Robbie Burns?
I've heard of...
Well, at school, I don't know when they probably won't do it now, but at school, every school would have a Buns day or a Buns evening.
Okay, and what would that entail?
Well, you had to recite a poem or sing a song from Robbie Burns. Back in the
Do you
in the
remember?
day.
Does anything come to mind?
No.
Tam O'Shanter's Bridge, have you heard of that?
No.
No. Right.
You
So I didn't realise it
what
was
is it?
Buns
You cowering timorous beastie.
Is
For
that
some
English?
reason, it's called the mouse. But that's how it starts.
Oh.
You cowering timorous beastie.
Oh, there we go.
I
Okay.
heard McCoy's the other night. Somebody said to him on radio, "What's the difference between Burns morning and Burns night?" And he went, "About 8 hours."
Who was better out of
Australia.
Harry Kewell and Mark Viduka?
At what?
What do you think?
Well, because they're completely
Snooker.
different players.
Well, who? It's for Craig, first of all.
Oh, sorry. All right, I'll keep my mouth shut then.
What's the Australia Day got to do with it?
Well,
I know. I'd watched Australia, didn't he? Ask him.
right, go on then.
That's Riley.
Well, he's not. I don't think he's on the show
He
today.
won't know who Viduka is.
He won't have a clue.
Well, it's hard to say because I played against Harry Kewell and I played with Mark Viduka.
right.
As Stevie said, I mean, one's a wide guy and one's a big front-up target man.
Sure.
Well, see, I call him a target man, he's not.
Who would you prefer to be in your team?
Depends what Viduka was turning up.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, Kewell's a more rounded player.
Big Viduka sometimes could be...
Mercurial. I heard somebody call him
put this in the
mercurial.
right context. He had better days than others, depending...
Okay. It's
Big-
unpredictable.
But I can tell you one thing about him. Nice guy as well, by the way. But I tell you one thing about him. For a big front guy, he had unbelievable feet, quick feet, skill, strength. I mean, one of the best
Right.
I've seen. We played against him in the Champions League, and he was playing for Croatia, Dinamo Zagreb at the time. And we went over there, got horsed after winning the first leg. Prozanetsky, all them were playing. Ooh, it was nasty. We went to applaud the Celtic fans at the end of it, and they were giving us the two fingers. But he played up front and basically smashed Big Reaper and Stubbsy all over the place.
Right.
And when we come in the dressing room, they had like blood all over, and they were like, "We need to sign him." And a couple of months later, we signed him. So he was a terrific player. I would have to say Viduka at his best. But I suppose because I played with him.
You'd agree, I imagine, Frank, considering your history with Harry Kewell?
Oh, I forgot about that.
I think technically Kewell is maybe the best the Aussies I've ever had. I think Viduka was more consistent than Kewell overall, but I will go for Frank Farina the striker and former national team coach of Australia. I played with him
That's
in
not an
Strasbourg.
option, Frank. You can't
Fantastic
throw
guy,
another
fantastic
option in.
player.
You
Obviously,
gotta throw your
I don't
own
care.
one.
I want to talk about Frank Farina. I love him. If I want to talk about Frank
'cause
Farina,
he's
we're
called
live
Frank.
and you can't cut
Why
me
don't you
off.
go with
so-
Skippy instead?
Come on, Frankie. Love Frank Farina.
Okay, final question. Stevie, when are you releasing your health book so you can share your secrets on living a healthy lifestyle by eating shepherd's pie, crisps, soda and chocolate?
Well, we saw the chips today,
It was
didn't
a
we?
big packet of chips you had today,
Aye.
which was supplemented by a smaller packet because you
The big one was, as he said to us, this one is nearly empty.
Right.
The problem
We
is,
emptied it.
today,
Yes.
you may have a big bag,
Yes.
but there's probably more air in it than chips.
Oh no.
So that's why I had to have the backup bag.
Right, I see. Because what companies?
Well, don't be fooled by the size of the bag. There's not as much in it as you think.
Oh yeah. Just scraps in the bottom of that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it depends on your metabolism.
Right.
Some people can get away with eating all that stuff.
Yes.
I mean,
As your example, and some
Yes.
can't.
Exactly.
the amount of walking and exercise you're
Well, there
doing,
you go.
your
Right? 5
metabolism
miles a
just-
day.
5 miles a day. Yeah.
And if you get lost, even longer.
Yes, exactly. Ah, dear. Eleanor's back though. You didn't get lost.
I'm
You haven't
back.
been lost recently. You haven't had a
No.
phone call, Craig.
No.
No, that's good. That's
No,
a
no
bonus.
phone calls.
Beautiful. That's it. What are you doing this weekend, Frank?
I'm going to be on stage on Sunday, north of France. And that's it. I'm going to be with you tomorrow evening.
Oh,
because
lovely. There we go.
have some
Are
epic
tickets still
updates.
available for those watching in the north of France who want to go?
Did he actually? Hey, Frank. Before you go on stage,
It's full. Yeah.
Oh, it's sold out.
do you people actually go break a leg?
Yeah.
Do they actually do that?
We say we don't say in France break a leg. We say sorry. It's a bad word. We say because
Good,
it's
say it again. Good.
because no, but in the ancient time, because of carriage and horses, if you have lots of
Yes.
they did it
Yeah.
in front
Okay.
of the theater. That would mean that the many people were inside. Is why we say that.
Yeah, I
see.
And,
Sense, doesn't it?
before the play.
So, but is it a
don't
live
say
show,
break a
Frank?
leg,
It's a
but-
live show.
There you go.
Do you see when you walk out, Frank, when you're acting?
Yeah, it's 2
It's a
hours
live
live show. Yeah,
How can it
Is
not
it
be
a live show?
I didn't know it was on
it's
stage.
on stage.
It's on stage.
It's a
I wasn't
play.
listening. I switched off. Then they go, there's that Frank, he won the World Cup.
And what about Macbeth? Can you say Macbeth backstage in France?
No, we do more than Shakespeare. We do more Molière.
No,
than,
but in
Shakespeare.
No, but
no, I
in
never did that.
theatre world, you can't say Macbeth. You have to call it the Scottish play, can't you? Or else it's bad luck. There you are.
No idea
Oh
what you're
yeah,
talking
there are
about.
some stuff like that. You don't wear green. We don't wear green because Molière was dyed on green suit. So you don't wear green anywhere because it's bad luck. But I'm not superstitious.
Okay.
No.
All
I
right.
don't care.
Thank you
show
very
then.
much, Frank.
Live show.
You've made our producer Pete now very happy that you
Why
have
is
to
that?
edit that out for the other shows. It's Friday night's done. ESPN FC will be back tomorrow as we will be speaking FA Cup, La Liga. Be sure to join us. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.